Let me screen share and we'll go right up in there so I can help it make sense for you. Because you're right, like MLSP, when you think about it, look at it as it's not just a marketing system, but it's also like an education tool to teach you everything about marketing. So when people think like Zach is some genius when I be doing my Zach facts, a lot of that stuff is stuff I learned from being plugged into the MLSP community.
Okay.
You know, so it's like a marketing school for anybody that want to learn marketing. And the great thing about MLSP is a lot of stuff back here, but the bad thing is it is a lot of stuff back here, right? So, you know, some people get back here and be like, man, where do I start? So I'm going to show you exactly, you know, where to start so, you know, you can get going. And then you just pretty much grow from there. You just kind of decide, you know, which like social media platform you want to master, you know, and how you want to leverage the system, you know, to build your business.
Okay.
You know, so let me ask you this though. So if I was to ask you, what do you want to be known for? What would be your answer?
See, that's where I'm like up or down.
Mm-hmm.
Because the business that I'm in, it's a travel company. But
Right.
when I first got into it, I was going for it like to just be like a travel agent.
Mm-hmm.
And then I seen the marketing side, and I'm not a salesperson at all. So I was like, I'm not even going to mess around with it. But that's where you really make your money. I mean, you can do it with the travel agency, but you really got to put a lot of work into the travel agency.
Right.
As with the marketing, it's just like, from what I see, it's like you sign someone up, and then it's just basically what was given to you, you give to them, and you help them. You understand? You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So yeah, do you because you're in my Facebook group, so make sure you go to the files tab in that group, and there's a document that says it's a company profile document. So download that and read through those questions, and those questions will really help you start thinking about what you want to be known for, because it's going to ask you like about your target audience, you know, who you want to market to, who your ideal customer is, and that's stuff you really want to think about, because you know you may ultimately say, hey, you know, I just want to be known as the travel guru, and I want people to come to me for everything travel. So all of your content and stuff you put out there will be about travel stuff, versus somebody else is like, well, no, I want to be the travel recruiter and help people start their own travel franchise. So all of their content will be about starting your own travel, you know, travel business. But, you know, you really want to decide on what you want to be known for, especially with social media, so that way you get that consistent message across the board to everybody that's following you.
Yeah, because I see myself like for a couple of days I'll do like a marketing, then I'll try to like promote the traveling. Like I see myself going a lot back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And like once you clearly define what you want to be known for, you won't find yourself going back and forth. The thing about it is, like, a lot of people think, okay, I always have to be talking about my business to get people in my business, but that's not necessarily true. And that's one thing you're gonna learn from MLSP is how to use attraction marketing to attract people to you, so that way, you know, you can tell them what you have going on. And I mean, I tell people all the time, the prime example is how me and you met. Like, me and you met because you saw some content online I put out there. You started following me. Then you asked me what was I doing to learn marketing, and now we connected through MLSP.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same thing. So once you clarify what you want to be known for, you're going to put that content out there and use attraction marketing to attract the right target audience to you. And again, great thing about you being an MLSP now is going to teach you all that stuff. So, you know, get ready. You're going to learn this marketing thing and be a marketing beast now. Yeah. So let me start showing you where the first things are. So like when you first log in, on this right-hand side right here, you're going to see these 3 hyperlinks. And the first link is Monday member orientation. So if you are free tomorrow, it's every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I recommend you sign up for this and listen to the webinar. I think it's going to be Keisha Bass again tomorrow, but yeah, definitely listen to that, because some of the stuff I'm showing you, they'll reiterate, plus show you like some extra stuff to help get you going too.
Okay.
So that's every Monday. All right, the Tuesday hangout. Every Tuesday at 3, MLSP has one of the marketing leaders come and do like a different training around whatever. It's a different marketing strategy every Tuesday. And the great thing about these is you can invite people on your team as well. So if you got anybody that want to learn marketing, then all you do is when you click on this hyperlink and scroll down, it's going to show you your link that you can use to invite people to the MLSP Hangout. And all you have to do is make sure you change it to where your username is right here.
Okay.
So those are Tuesday at 3. And then we also have one every Wednesday at 9. And same thing. If you want to promote it, you can give people your link. And when they register, they'll learn a new training method. And the cool thing about MLSP too is if you decide to use it for the affiliate stuff, anybody that you introduce to the system, MLSP, they pay you an affiliate commission of $100 per person. So just imagine if you got any other struggling network marketers who need to learn how to generate leads, brand themselves, you can offer them the same system, and it's just an extra source of income for you.
Okay.
Yep. So every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, we got those webinars that you can tag into, learn some new marketing stuff, and it's definitely good to plug into. Also, where it says click here for the full weekly class schedule, if you click on that, it's going to show you the automated webinar. So Monday through Sunday at 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Time, MLSP has an automated webinar to invite people to look at the MLSP system. So anybody you send this link, when they opt in, they're going to learn about pretty much MLSP. And if they purchase the system, you'll get credit for it. And let's see, everything else, yeah, I just showed you. Monday orientation, Tuesday hangout, and the Wednesday trainings. All right, let me go back to the home screen. All right, so now the next tab that you want to probably spend a lot of time in is when you scroll down to the bottom here, the My Marketing Strategies. This is where you want to go to really start learning pretty much about marketing. So everything about marketing is back here. So you want to make sure you download these PDFs, go through these PDFs, fill them out. There's some good stuff, 5 steps to fire your boss, the MLSP Beginner's Marketing Guide, and the MLSP Marketing Schedule to help you plan out your day. So, download those, some good resources there. And then down here is where, you'll take your time, just go through these trainings because you'll learn about attraction marketing, how to brand yourself, vision mindset training, list building. And we're going to talk about the CRM and the system campaigns here in a second. Talks about how you can create your own daily method of operation, pretty much setting your schedule. Then there's some other beginner courses down here. So again, this is why I say this is everything you want to learn about marketing is back here. So you really just got to take your time and go through each training and then just make sure you apply, what you learn. Now, the biggest takeaway my mentor gave me when I first came back here, he said, don't try to go through every social media training at one time. He's like, you want to figure out which platform you want to master that platform first, then go back and watch all the rest of them. So what I decided to do is I went through all the Facebook trainings because I already had an audience on Facebook anyway. So I was like, well, let me master Facebook, and then I'll go back and learn everything else. That makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so just pick which social media strategy you want to use, go through all those trainings, and then, just go from there. But it's a lot of marketing training back here that you're going to start having some aha moments because, like, when I went through this, I was like, so that's how all these marketers are doing all this stuff. It's like, I had no clue. Yep. So now you're going to learn how all the top marketers online, what they're doing. And if you scroll to the bottom of this page, this is where all the replays are. They're going to have the 3 most recent Wednesday webinars, the 3 most Tuesday webinars, and the most recent Monday orientation.
So if you missed one, you could go back here and see them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. Go back and watch the replay. All right. So, boom. Now, the next place you'll spend some time is going to be under this tab right here, the My Websites tab. So we're going to go through each one, and I'll show you where it is. So under My Websites, you're going to click on MLSP campaigns, the first one. So anything back here is all promoting the MLSP system. So if you send anybody this link, it's going to be something to promote MLSP so they can sign up for MLSP. Now, MLSP, it keeps track of all your numbers. So the great thing about this is you'll figure out pretty quickly which one of these campaigns are generating the most leads and the most sales. So as you can see on my screen, it has impressions, unique, conversions, sales conversions, MLSP conversions. So what an impression is everybody that has looked at this page. And unique is how many people is their first time looking at the page. And then the conversion is how many people actually opted into your capture page. The sales conversion is how many people actually bought something. And then the MLSP conversion is how many people signed up for MLSP. So it keeps track of all your numbers right here. So especially when you decide to start running like paid advertisement, you want to make sure you run paid ads to the capture pages that are already producing for you already. So you know they'll convert. And basically, whenever you're looking at a campaign you want to promote, the first magnifying glass is always the capture page. So like when you click on that, it'll pull up what the capture page looks like. That's it right there. So these are called done for you funnels. So this right here actually produced a lot of leads for me and sales of Facebook marketing secrets, because a lot of people want to learn how to use Facebook. So I used to promote this one real heavy to generate leads. But if somebody wants this downloadable PDF, they have to click on download and enter the name and email to get it. And as soon as they do, they go on your CRM, which is your customer relationship manager, and I'll show you what that is in a second. But again, every one of these is MLSP. And this second magnifying glass, these take you directly to the sales page. So if you click on that, you can take this second link right here, and you can see what the sales page looks like when somebody opts in to one of those capture pages. So this is what they'll see like after they opt into that Facebook cheat sheet. So they're going to download the PDF right there. They'll watch the MLSP presentation, and then again, if they want to get started, they can get started right there. So just remember, first magnifying glass always capture page. Second magnifying glass is the sales page, and I never really send people directly to the sales page unless I know they had already opted into my email list already. But if they have not opted in, they always go to the capture page first. All right, the next one under MLSP websites is the profit campaigns. So everything back here, these are done for you trainings that you can promote, and we earn 100% commission minus a $6 transaction fee. All right, so you can promote any of these, and yeah, that's it, a little extra income, they'll get some training. And the cool thing about these is there's always an upsell to it too. So like if somebody buys this gets prospects for $7, once they buy this, MLSP will upsell them to the higher end training, plus show them MLSP too.
I saw that.
Yeah. So you always got an opportunity to make extra income when somebody buys everything through the funnel. Yep. So those are done for you right there. Again, same thing. First magnifying glass, always capture page. Second one is always the sales page. Then we have the MLSP product campaigns. These are, again, some more done for you trainings that you can promote, sell. Now with these, we earn 35% commission. So all of these are done by leaders in the industry, and MLSP has partnered up with them. So we help them promote, we earn an income. So like one of my mentors, Ray Higdon, he has one back here, Total Recruiter Mastery, that I promote a lot to people that want to learn how to recruit online. So I'll send them to this right here. They'll watch the replay, because it is an actual training replay they'll watch first. They'll watch that, and then if they opt in, because they got to enter their name and email, it's going to take them to the webinar, and then after the webinar, it's going to offer them to buy Ray Higdon's course, and if they buy the course, boom, $90 go in my pocket. So, yep, everything back here, again, done for you courses that you can promote. Now, the ones you're going to probably use the most to generate leads and get the people to learn about your primary company is the MLSP system campaigns. Now, the MLSP system campaigns, again, these are done for you funnels. They are high value funnels. The reason why I say high value is because now if you know you have somebody that's like, hey, I want to learn how to do Facebook Live. I want to learn how to build a 6-figure MLM. You can say, hey, well, if you want to learn how to build a 6-figure MLM, I have this great training right here I can send you to so you can learn how to do that. Build a 6-figure MLM. So if you send somebody to that, let me show you the 3-step process they go through whenever they opt in to one of these system campaigns here. And the great thing about these system campaigns as well too is you can actually go through all of these trainings yourself, so you can learn how to do all this stuff. All you got to do is click on the second magnifying glass and take this second link. So that's another thing I did when I first got started, so I could learn how to do all this stuff. So like I'm doing this now for the 6-figure one. So I went to the second magnifying glass, I grabbed this link, and when we open it up, this is what's going to look like. So everybody who opts in to your list, they're going to see a 3-step process just like this. So first step is they're going to actually get the training. So they'll go through the training first. Second step, they'll learn about MLSP. Third step, they'll learn about your opportunity. So the ultimate goal is when you're sending people through the funnel is to say, hey, I got some great training. I loved it. Now tell me more about what you're doing. And then you can say, hey, I'm in a travel company. If you want to buy travel through me, boom, buy it through me. Or if you want to join me. So 3-step process. Everybody's going to see that when they opt in. So and you can do these for any system campaign. So when I first got started, are you a part of any of those Facebook groups? That's like the network marketing groups?
I think one, but I'm not too sure.
So what I would recommend is go back to those groups and join like a bunch of them, right? So write this down. You want to join those groups to have like 10,000 or more people. Join a lot of the network marketing groups. Now, what you're going to notice is in those groups, it's a bunch of spam. It's like spam city. Everybody's in there spamming. Nobody's giving any value. But see, you're going to be the person that's going to start giving value and separating yourself from everybody else. So this is how I got my first 200 leads inside with this system without spending any ad dollars. I'm going to show you exactly what I did. So I joined a bunch of groups. Like you said, I have a whole lot of groups right here. I'm a part of, right? Join a bunch of groups. Make sure you write this website down. It's called bitly.com. bitly.com.
Big lead?
Bitly, bitly.com.
Oh.
Now, the reason why you want to use this Bitly, it's a URL shortener, okay? So Facebook especially does not like when people are posting a bunch of long links on their website that redirects outside of Facebook. Another thing Facebook does not like, or a lot of marketers don't know this, is if they see your company, like everybody in their company is posting a replicated website, what Facebook algorithms does, it says, hey, I see everybody's posting about this travel company. I'm going to push all that stuff to the bottom of the search engine so nobody can find it. And the reason why it does that, Facebook's ultimate goal is to protect the user experience. So when it sees all these marketers like copy and pasting statuses from each other,
yeah,
links, Facebook's like, block you. Nobody's going to see it. So now if you think about it, go back in your head and think about it. Whenever you posted anything about your business, you may get like 2 or 3 likes, but that's it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason. Facebook is like, I'm not going to put that out because I don't want my user experience to be bad with all these links and all this copy and paste stuff all over the place. So when you shorten your link, Facebook likes Bitly links, but also when you're sharing out value and Facebook sees people engaging with your stuff, Facebook says, you know what, all right, Anna is doing real well with engagement. People are liking it, people are commenting. So now I'm gonna show her stuff more compared to somebody else. So what you wanna do is you wanna decide on like which one of these campaigns that you're gonna promote consistently inside of those little spamish groups. You're gonna be the person that gives value. And all I did when I first got started, so my favorite one was like this Facebook Live one. I use the this MLM 6-figure one. So let's just, for our example, use Facebook Live. All you do is click on the first magnifying glass, to get your capture page link, which is going to be right here. And then you're going to come to Bitly, and where it says create bit link, you're going to click on that, and you're going to paste it right in here. Now, what you want to do is, what type of cell phone you have? You got iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
All right, cool. So like on your notepad on your iPhone, what I did is I found me 5 system campaigns that were converting pretty well. And what I did is I emailed myself all the links and all the ad copy to my iPhone, so that way I can take it from my email and put it on my notepad. And reason why you want to have it on your notepad is because you can download the Facebook Groups app on your iPhone, and you know, throughout the day while you're at work and stuff or just out and about, you can still be posting in those groups even while you're out and about at work. So like what I did is every 3 hours I would post into 5 Facebook groups. And it's just real quick, just copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. And I generated my first 200 leads doing that. So again, what you want to do is you shorten the link first. And once you shorten the link, now what you do is you find you some groups that have a lot of activity in it. Like I said, you want to make sure you go to groups that are like 10,000 or more people. And the reason why you want to do 10,000 or more people is because whenever you post in a group that size, everybody in the group gets a notification that you posted. So now if they see you posting value versus join my company, looking for travel agents, they're going to be like, oh, wait a minute, what's she doing? So they're going to start opting in just to figure out what you got going on. So basically what you do, you shorten that link, and you're going to grab all this ad copy, right? Like, don't change anything about this copy. Grab all of that, and you're going to paste this in the group with that link that you shortened from Bitly. And this showing you another reason why I said, you know, email it to yourself, because if you find like 5 campaigns you like, then you don't have to worry about keep going back into your MLSP system to find them again. But you just take the ad copy just like that, post it, the picture's going to show up, then you hit post. And I did that every 3 hours into 5 groups, and I got 200 free leads by doing that when I first got started. So that's where you first want to start. Now what's going to happen is, as you get better at this, right, you can start mixing it up. Like you can start creating your own pictures. Like you can go into Canva, create your own Canva picture that says Facebook Live Training, and you still use the same copy, but then just have your own personalized banners you're going to use. You know, or when you start, like, if you start getting comfortable doing videos, you can jump on the Facebook Live and be like, hey guys, you know what? I'm so excited. I just figured out how to use Facebook Live to generate leads for my business. I got this this training you guys go through. Click on that link and go check it out. And then you start mixing it up. But yeah, that's the starting point where I got started posting in them groups, separating myself from everybody else. Now, while we're in this group, I'm gonna show you another cool thing you can do to start getting leads, right? So when you join these groups, it shows you everybody that's in the group. But then it also shows you how many new people are in the group. So what you can do is you can welcome all the new members to the group. Now, some people say, well, Zach, I'm not an admin. Why would I do that? It don't matter. Like, if you're giving value, the admin's not gonna care. So all you gotta do is say, hey, hey, Brad, I want to welcome you to the network marketing group. You know, I'm in marketing myself. I have a lot of tools to help you out build your business. Let me know how I can help you. And then Brad will message you back. Okay, what tools are you using? Oh, let me tell you. And then so how are you using these tools? I'm using it for my business. And then you just start a conversation. But you can go through literally through these groups, and you can literally talk to like 20 people a day just in the group. Just send them a message like, hey, we're in the same group. I want to welcome you to the group. Let me know how I can help you. I got plenty of training to help you out. And then boom, more leads coming in. What question you got so far before I keep going?
Full.
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll get it. Like you say, when you initially get started, it's a lot. But you know, once you get it going, you'll be all right. That's what's the biggest piece right now for you is to start with that my marketing strategies tab. Go through those trainings and then use all these system campaigns to start generating leads. You know, you start doing that consistently, you'll see people start going into your CRM that you can follow up with. So let me show you where your CRM is, and that is called the Customer Relationship Manager. So when you click on My Prospects and you go to CRM, anybody that opts in to your any campaigns or any funnels you create is all back here. There's all your leads back here. So you can click on Prospect List. Come on. And it's all back here. And the great thing about this CRM is when you click on this pencil, you can get real detail of everything back here. It's like your CRM will tell you how they opted in, like which campaign they opted in, what time they opted in, all that's back here. And then if you know their they have a website, or if you know their social media links, you can add all that in here. So you can get real detailed about your prospects. You can schedule tasks. So if you want to schedule like a follow-up with somebody, you can do that, and you can type in general notes like met this person online this day, talk about XYZ. So this is your CRM. All your leads will go back here. And that's again under My Prospects, My Prospect CRM. They all are housed right back there. I'm trying to think. Yeah. And MLSP, you'll notice like they have trainings for everything. So you can always like for the CRM, you click on training, and there's trainings on the CRM right there. So they're gonna make sure you know how to use this system in detail. So like if you're only on video number 2, you know, I recommend you go back through, make sure you watch all the 6 videos first.
And then go into this whole system?
Yeah, because these 6 videos will tie it all in. It will help you finish, you know, setting everything up, which is not a whole lot of setup involved in it, but go through the 6 videos, finish those up, and then once you're done with the 6 videos, the very next thing you want to do is go down to the My Marketing Strategies tab and go through the training I was showing you back here.
Okay.
Yep. So really what I would recommend for you to do first, go through the 6 videos, and then tomorrow night get on this new member orientation.
Okay. Even if I haven't done the 6 videos, still do the member orientation?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Go through that, and then everything I just showed you today, it'll help you tie it all in.
Okay. And then Zach, I really wanted, like, I was interested in the blogging. The blog.
Okay. Yeah, the blog. That have you ever done WordPress before?
No.
All right, so the blogging piece is probably going to be the biggest learning curve if you've never done WordPress. Now, I'm not going to say it's easy. It's not hard to do. Don't get me wrong. It's not hard to do. It's just when you first start doing it looks like Chinese if you've never done WordPress. Okay. You know, but you know, my whole website right here, this is built on MLSP. This whole thing here. So you can create, and again, it goes back to, you know, what do you want to be known for? So if you want to have your blog as a travel blog, then all your stuff be about travel, you know, on your blog.
Then I could use.
Exactly. Okay. You'll use MLSP blog for that. Now, once you start getting into the blogging, that's under the My Websites and MLSP sites right here. Again, MLSP has tons and tons of training. So when you click on sites, it's going to take you step by step. You're going to watch these videos first. All right, you're going to watch those videos. You can download the PDF right here. So those are going to be the videos to get you started. But then once you launch your blog and you click on that link to launch your blog, there's going to be even more videos that you can look at. So once you log in, it's going to take you right here. And there's more videos to show you how to set it all up. All of it's back here.
You'll be on here for 24 hours and you still won't.
I mean, I'm telling you, like, you really could. And that's why I tell people you have to really identify what you want to learn first. Because if you don't, then you're going to be like, well, I want to learn blogging, but I want to learn create funnels. And it's like, you be doing so much stuff, you know?
Yes, yeah. You got to stick like with one thing and then go from there and do everything else.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if you want to do blogging, like I said, blogging is the one that does take the most time. So if you're going to start there, be committed to start there, get that finished first before you do anything else. Because I promise you, you'll be like, whoa, information overload.
Yep. I'll be messing you in. Zach, what is this talking about?
Right. Exactly. So, you decide, like, so when I got started, the reason why I started with the system campaigns is because I already had knowledge of WordPress already. So I already knew how to create it and set it all up. So I was like, I'll do that later. I want to learn how to start getting leads first.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, WordPress, again, when you start going through the training, it's simple. It's just, if you've never seen it, like, I'm going to my dashboard so you can see. If my Wi-Fi hurry up. So yeah, like, this is your WordPress dashboard. So like, most people come back here and be like, I don't know what the heck like I'm looking at, right? There's so much stuff back here. But again, those trainers will show you. But once you go through it, you'll start noticing, like, it's simple. Like a post, anything that's a post, that's going to show up as, that's your actual blog itself. That's the post. So if you're going to write a blog or you're going to do a video blog, all that is under post. Okay, like a page, anything that's under a page is what's, let me show you so that you'll see it tie in together. So yeah, a page, all these are pages right here. So a page is all the tabs you want to have on your website.
Okay.
All right, so those are pages. And then here are the blog itself right here, the post. And then these are called widgets right here. These are widgets. So like, depending on which theme you pick, your widgets may be in a different place than where mine are, depending on which theme you pick. So all a widget is, these are what we call a lead magnet, So when somebody comes to your blog, you want to have offers on there that's going to help capture a lead when somebody comes to your blog. So that's what these widgets are right here. So like, when you're looking at your dashboard and you come down to appearance and widgets, that's what you're creating on that end right there. It's all of the little lead magnets that you're going to have on your sidebar or the footer area. So those are widgets. The themes, again, like, we got a bunch of themes back here that you can pick. Now, I will tell you, Divi is the harder theme to do, so I would not start with that one. Like, I would pick something else. That's the one I'm using, the Divi theme. And to be honest with you, I paid somebody to set mine up.
Wait, and you've been doing this
for a couple of years, but I didn't feel like doing it. I said, you know what? Because matter of fact, she's in MLSP. So I saw her pay. I said, April, can you please just do mine? So I don't feel like doing it. So she was like, all right. So she booked it for me. Yep. So Divi's the hardest one to do. So I want to recommend, just start with something else first, and then you can learn Divi later.
Okay.
Plugins. Great thing about plugins is, like, if you ever go to WordPress, the actual site itself, WordPress.com, you can download WordPress for free, but it's like a blank slate. So with WordPress, you have to buy all these plugins, you have to buy all the themes, it's pretty much upselling you, as you go. Where with MLSP, we have all those themes and all the plugins pre-installed already. So, when you're going through these plugins, you're not going to activate every plugin. You pretty much want to, like, read the description and figure out which plugins you're going to use. And again, when you're going through the trainings, they'll talk more about plugins and which ones they recommend. Let me see. What else? Everything else, I'll let you go through the training first. One thing I will tell you is, don't be afraid to mess anything up, right? Because everything with your blog, when you start building it, if you don't like it, you can just delete it and start over.
Okay.
So if it don't look right, then say, hey, Zach, I need your help. Then we'll jump back on and I'll walk you through how to do it.
Okay.
But honestly, you're going to learn it as you practice it and mess it up. And then you'll be like, oh, like, okay, now I see.
Okay.
Yep. But again, it's a bunch of training back there for you. And then I got your back when you do get stuck. So just let me know.
I will.
And I'm trying to see if there's anything else for tonight, because I don't want to put too much in your head. So, so Monday, do the thing tomorrow.
Okay.
Monday orientation. So yeah, my marketing strategies. Now you want to start with the blog? Start there. Just start playing around with it and see how you do.
I think I'll start with the marketing stuff. I think I'll start with that, trying to get leads for my business.
Cool. So good stuff. So yeah, what other questions you got?
I think that's it. I don't want to get like too much,
Right.
Like you say, I don't want to go on overload and then I'll get completely like, I don't think I could do this.
Right. But, okay. Well, yeah, as questions come up, let me know. And then what we're going to be doing again, I didn't do it this week, but normally like once a week I do like a group session.
Okay.
And we all jump on and kind of, mastermind together and work through some stuff. So I'll let you know when I do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool. Good stuff, my friend.
Okay.
So I'll let you get back to your Sunday. If you need me, just let me know.
I will. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
Have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.